I think this is a huge success for people in the state of Washington to make schools and to make their students and to make the teachers safer. It was a multidisciplinary effort to get this across the finish line. And in the end, we have a meaningful bill to really control bleeding for our students and our teachers throughout the state.
We're very excited. We think this is a really important step forward for the state of Washington, recognizing that trauma is the leading cause of death in children across the state. And, these things are unexpected. They can happen at any time, and they can certainly happen at school. And so having the right equipment at the school and having staff at the school that are trained and prepared to control external bleeding, we think is a really important step forward. Just like we require CPR training and CPR equipment, this is no different than that. These bleeding emergencies can happen, on the playground. They can happen in the school itself. And so we really think this is a big step forward.
Bringing this to our students earlier in their growth is so imperative, especially to the teachers. And now there's a mandate to create education for a wide assortment of individuals. So it's really starting this process sooner, distributing it widely throughout the state to people that have medical background but non-medical backgrounds, and really magnifying the effect of this really important bleeding control measure. I think we're already starting to see patients that I see on a daily basis with basic control measures in place, whether that's placing tourniquets or having wounds packed by lay people and our pre-hospital personnel. We're seeing more and more of those individuals come to the hospital, and that's just multiplying their success and their survival.
It's a truly multidisciplinary effort. I think the ACS chapter and the State Committee on Trauma were obviously instrumental in leading the effort, but really it was engagement of a broad array of stakeholders from our Stop the Bleed training experience. So it was a high school student actually that was, really instrumental in helping push this forward. He's now an undergraduate student at the University of Washington. There was a number of, teachers, community members. So it was a pretty broad group that testified and was in support of this legislation.